Oh, pliers. Really? Why? Can't you do it like a bit more carefully? Hey YouTube, good to see you. Unfortunately, today is one of those days where I talk about depressing stuff once again, which is the e-waste crisis. We all have heard that Apple is gluing their batteries into their phones and that other manufacturers do the same thing. Yeah, okay, we know phones are not easily recyclable, but what actually happens when your phone breaks and you throw it away? Where does it even end up? That we have to throw these phones away and that they have to end up somewhere at all. And that is, in part, a problem that is designed. There is a great talk by a guy called Mike Monteiro, where he talks about how even the worst things in the world have been designed by someone. That means that designers are part of the problem. And there is a great article that illustrates how designers are part of the problem regarding waste. So I feel very much responsible as a designer, and reading this article was really enlightening. It is about a project called Formafantasma that almost artfully displays how waste can be a problem. So basically what they did, they disassembled products, here for example a fridge, and then put all the single bits and pieces together on like a separate background, just so that you could see how long it takes to disassemble these products and what are the parts of these products originally and how can you recycle them. Because they are very long. I don't want to go through everything with you, but I would really like to watch this disassembling one. There, you can see the fridge, the guy starting to disassemble it, taking out the first parts. I wonder how they even got the idea to take apart this stuff. Like, I would never even dream of taking apart my refrigerator. I would think like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna break it. But isn't that part of the problem too? If you try to like take apart a product and fix it, I think that's probably part of the problem. Alright, he's still unscrewing screws there. Oh no, he has to get pliers now. Oh, he's just breaking shit there. What? He's just like removing all of that? Is that on purpose? It doesn't look like you can put it back together ever that way. That's horrible. I hate that. More brutal force. I don't like it. At least the lid looks like he sort of managed to take it off the way it was supposed to be. But this is... oh my god, it's just glued on. Can you see that? Those are the cooling wires, right? Oh god. It doesn't really look like you're supposed to recycle it. Interesting that so much of the fridge is basically just styrofoam. If you look at like the entire insulation, couldn't we use more sustainable materials than styrofoam? I mean, it's basically crude oil that we're throwing around our food right now. Okay, got some of the metal parts off now. Congratulations, guy. That's great. Took forever though, huh? It looks kind of like he's gonna stab himself at any minute with this wire. I'm kind of worried about this guy now. Oh god. It's really hard to watch. Alright, now it doesn't really look like a refrigerator anymore. But look at all this styrofoam waste around there. It doesn't look sustainable at all to me. I mean, at least it seems like the electrics part of the fridge is kind of minimal, so that's a relief, I guess. Oh god. Painful to watch, painful to watch, oh dear. See, he's still using brutal force. I wonder, like, he must have really good hand muscles. Oh god. Really? Is that how you're supposed to take it all apart? Just like breaking off parts of the styrofoam? Oh no! Is it just glued? Like, what? How? Oh my god. Really? You cannot just take off the styrofoam? You have to like make holes in it to get the wires out? Oh dear. Who of you has an exquisite fridge? Please write in the comments and tell me who of you owns such a thing. Then again, I don't really know whether any other brands would be any better, but this is probably very representative. Yeah, he just took apart the last external parts of the fridge, I think the door. And now it's getting way more interesting because he is now taking apart an iPhone. That's so interesting. I've always wanted to see what's inside a smartphone, and as you probably know, for most of us, smartphones are kind of like a black box. Literally, right? It's just a black tiny box. There's some glass and probably some electronics, but we don't really know much about it. Let's check this out. This is gonna be interesting. Unscrewing the screws. That part's still kind of obvious. Imagine, Apple technicians probably do this on a daily basis. Okay, that must be the screen. Oh my god, please don't break the screen, it looks so wrong. Oh. Is that the entire LED thing? Really? Is that it? Wow, I've never seen an LED panel that was that small before. Look how thin it is, that's insane. What is he taking off there? What is that? Is that like a metal frame? Oh. Why can't it just come off in one piece? Why does it have to break apart? It's depressing. I wonder what material that was though. Oh, that stuff is so tiny. It's so hard to see on that view there. Like you can barely even get in there with human fingers. Can you see like how he was struggling, even though I'm not sure whether he has big hands, maybe. Like my fingers are probably a bit skinnier, but still. Oh, ripping some stuff out of an iPhone. Ooh. Oh, that still looked kind of okay though. What is that white stuff? Is that tape? Yeah, it basically just is some sort of sticky, gooey tape. Did he just use a paper clip or was that a needle? It's kind of late to take the SIM card out now, don't you think? It's kind of late. What is that? Why is he prying on that thing there? Looks like that. Is that the motherboard of the iPhone? Looks like it. Oh my god, look, he almost has gotten everything out of there now. Like, how long is he even gonna spend taking apart this iPhone? It seems like it's taking forever. Just like with the fingers, getting out every tiny little thing. And he's still taking out tiny little things there. Like, now I kind of wonder about the people who have to put all that shit in there. It's gonna like take much longer. He's not even like being careful or anything because he doesn't have to. But what about the other people? What about like the poor factory workers in Asian countries who have to like carefully, they probably have to use like tweezers and put all of that stuff together before they put it in there. It looks like such a tedious work. It's getting a little boring. I feel like the fridge was kind of more monumental in its dramaticness. Oh, it's almost a bit cute. Look, it's like tiny dwarfs being lined up. They did that very neatly. Very organized. I wonder why the SIM card sort of is seen as part of the phone. Is he done now? Oh, I guess he is. He's doing a tablet now. I mean, tablets are okay, but it's not super interesting. Let's see. Let's go through it a little bit faster. Oh my god, so much debris. Look at this debris. Oh, it's depressing. What is that? Is it a vacuum? Oh, a juicer. Like, that's not an everyday product. Well, who owns a juicer? Like, I'm privileged, but I'm not that fucking privileged. I don't own a juicer, people. Jeez. Great, female representation in crafty things. That's great. I love that. I think the TV taking apart process also takes some time. Probably because there's just a lot of screws, a lot of small parts, and then LED panels. LED panels look so cool though, don't they? But the TV is done now. After over 10 minutes of video, there's one more thing. A washing machine. Do you want to see how they take a washing machine apart? Is it the bottom, the lid? I guess the lid. Is that just a wooden plate? That's insane. There's just like a cheap wooden plate at the top of your washing machine. It looks like the fixing of the tumbling part of the washing machine is concrete or something. It's kind of insane. But it actually could be concrete. I mean, the washing machines have to get so heavy somehow, right? He still hasn't taken off the concrete looking part, I think. But I guess it's not really concrete. Probably plastic. Oh, it's kind of insane how much space to jumble that tumble part has. I guess he still has to take something apart there. I'm still wondering why that thing's red. Maybe some of you are washing machine technicians and can tell me. Please, enlighten. I would love that. There's so much aesthetic value in this arrangement. I love it. It's so neat. But looking at the single parts, I mean the cables for example, they're still not taken apart. Like that's a pain to recycle. And those microchips even, like there's so much shit on there still. If you want to see more sustainability content, then please like and subscribe. There will be more stuff. I would actually really like to hear your opinions, whether you have already recycled something, how much phones have you thrown away, for example. That would be interesting to know. We'd love to hear more. Otherwise, see you in the next video.